So you're a real estate agent that needs leads, but you don't know where to start? This video is for you, and welcome to another video of Mega Agent Academy. Like and subscribe for all of the latest content where we help train you to not only succeed in your real estate business, but to unbottleneck, to help build your team and hopefully find financial freedom as you move forward. So I'm bringing this topic up because there are so many different lead sources out there. If you're a new agent or maybe even a seasoned agent, you're likely getting calls all the time by people trying to sell you different services, different softwares, different leads. And as the market has shifted and changes, you likely notice that maybe some of the leads that you were doing in the past maybe aren't working as well as they used to be. Or maybe you're an agent who was paying for Zillow leads. We're seeing Zillow move over to full flex in a lot of areas. So maybe you're not able to get on Zillow leads, or maybe you just think it's crazy to give up 40% of your commission on flex or spend $300, $400, $500 for a Zillow lead. We are going to run through a list of some things that we're doing that work for our team. I run a $100 million plus sales team in Richmond, Virginia. So we will go through some of the things that we're doing. Hopefully it gives you insight and help. When I started to compile this list, I thought, what would be some stuff that maybe people aren't using, or maybe some stuff that they hadn't heard about, things that we're using at a high level. So I'm gonna start with the one I think the least people have heard about, and that is broker blocks. Now, if you haven't done any research into broker blocks yet, it is a really cool tool that's coming up on the scene, and it plugs into your CRM. So whether you are a team or whether you are a solo agent, what it does is it culls your entire database of leads that you have going on already, and it uses AI to find out how old they are. Do they have children? Their likelihood to move? Do they have pets? What are their interests? And then it curates special advertising for those specific people in your database. Now, once you get those people under contract or you get conversations going with those people, it also runs a start to finish sales cycle with different touch points. Touch points such as, now that you're looking, here's some things to think about. Hey, now that you're done, it's gonna integrate into Google and Zillow and the referral side of things to automatically message out and get you your referrals. And then it's gonna stay on top of people on anniversary dates, house dates, things like that. So it's really good if you have a team, or maybe you're an agent that's not putting in the amount of touches that you need to for your clients. We know the average agent only reaches out about 2 times. And we know that really they should be reaching out about 26 times right this second. So if you haven't already, that is brokerblocks.com. Another thing that we're doing right this second is we are doing all of our AdWords and social media leads through Ylopo. Now, Ylopo is a pretty big company at this point. I feel like a lot of people know it. Ylopo is just nice because they do it for you. They have their own front-facing website. They have their own intake forms. They have their own AI chatbot and things like that. We actually run most of our social media and Google AdWord budget through Ylopo directly. Now, Ylopo typically charges a software fee to be able to use their software. They charge a remarketing fee because they also retarget to your database as the leads come in, and they charge a fee if you want to use the artificial intelligence. You set your lead budget, and the bigger your budget is, the higher that software fee is gonna be. That's how they make their money. But we've actually had really good conversion. Our average lead is typically around $18 to $20. If you're looking for something that's pretty automated, something that's gonna plug directly into your CRM, Ylopo would be a nice option if you're looking for an all-in-one package. We have a website that is bringing in seller leads for people looking for cash offers. You know that I run a fix and flip company. I have an apartment holdings company. We teach people how to invest and grow wealth. We have 2 lead sources that we use that we put our zip codes in, and they will send you seller leads that are ready to sell cash. They're expensive. You're gonna spend about $300 to $400 per lead. But if you call and it's somebody that says they're not looking to sell their house, they will refund you for the lead. So as long as you can get a hold of the person through the system, you just send proof of that and they will give you your money back. What I have noticed is that even though they're $300 to $400 a lead, for about every 10 that I get, we normally get 1 good cash offer opportunity. And again, this is going to be more for people that want to buy investments, because typically we're looking to flip. We spend $3,000 and get one good lead, we're going to make about $50,000 on that $3,000. Really good play if you're wanting to pick up properties yourself, or at least push them to investors. One thing that we love is referral-based leads. Systems where you're not having to put cash in, like a Zillow or a Realtor.com, where they're going to simply send you the business and then you pay a referral fee on closing. Now, there is a swath of different websites that you can use to do these. Think Prime Street, Upnest, Ojo, right? These are ones where if you're an agent that has some production to where you can get into the programs, these are a really good option. I've had some of these things when I wasn't running the team and I was just selling myself. Some of these were making me well over $100,000 a year, just my cut after paying the referral fee on one of the services. Anything where you can just pay a referral fee on close is fantastic. You want to look into that. One thing we're using right now at a pretty high level is Fellow. If you haven't heard of it, it's another plug-in to your CRM, but it does seller home automation. So HomeBot is cheaper. It's about 30, 40 bucks a month, and it does something similar. Fellow, you're probably going to spend more like $600 to $700 a month, but it's gonna comb your whole database. It's gonna find out who owns houses. It's gonna find what their address is. And then once it finds that address, it's going to put a home automation and then send it to the client. We do it a lot with open houses, because if you're using an open house registration form, it's automatically gonna push them over to our CRM and to Fellow. And then we're also using this for past clients. When we sell them a house, we put it in. And now every month, they're going to be getting an automated update on their value. And within that update, not only are you branded, but they're able to ask for a CMA, they're able to ask for a cash offer, and they're able to say that they're just interested in selling and to reach out to them. Not only them engaging with you in real time, so you can see as your database is moving, hopefully you're getting these notifications. It also takes all of these addresses in real time and tells you who's listed and who's sold. You will actually see on a daily, weekly basis how many people in that database have actively listed and how many of them have sold. So you'll see, hey, this is how much commission I'm missing out on by not reaching out to these people. The last thing is circle prospecting. So when agents come onto our team, so often they want leads the day they come in, but we actually never put our agents on leads the second they come in. One, we want to train them. Two, we want to watch them role play so we can see exactly how they are and help them grow before we start giving them expensive leads. But three is because of Vulcan 7. Vulcan 7 essentially lets you circle prospect and pull owner data, whether it's phone numbers, emails, names, for any address that's in your MLS area. So what's great about this is if you bring on a new agent, rather than giving them $100 or $200 leads every day, you can put them on Vulcan 7 and they can call anybody they want. So it's gonna pull the for sale by owner listings automatically, so they can call FSBOs. It's gonna call all the expired listings automatically. If they want to circle prospect around an open house, they can pull just that neighborhood and call everyone in the neighborhood. We are making thousands of calls per month out of Vulcan 7, and it's turning up not only listings, also expireds. It's letting us buy flip properties to renovate, and it's only about $600 or $700 for the month. That gives you a starting point, because if you're an agent and you've just been trying to figure out where to start, just keep in mind the average successful realtor has 16 different places that they're pulling leads from. If you're counting it up and you're only coming up with 2 or 3, you gotta plug more stuff in if you're not selling as much as you want to be selling. So hopefully this video gives you some stuff. If you want any more insight, you're welcome to reach out to me at any of the information below in this video. You can also find me on Instagram at JaredDavisRE. And again, if you haven't already, like, subscribe for all of our latest videos so that we can help you grow your business and help take you to the next level. Thanks for watching.